Hey guys, how's it going? It is S2G and welcome to the first episode of the Arsenal Career Mode series. We're back in the Premier League. Arsenal have had a rocky first season under Unai Emery as they failed to qualify for Champions League football as they finished 5th in the league, and also they lost out on the Europa League trophy to Chelsea. Last season we managed Ajax and we had a lot of success over in Netherlands, winning the league and the cup as well as reaching the Champions League final. Meanwhile, Arsenal's struggles continued even in this career mode, as in the Prem they finished 7th, which means no Champions League football for us this season, and also they couldn't win any trophy at all, so we've got a really difficult job here at Arsenal. But of course, we do love a challenge, and bringing back Arsenal to their former glory is certainly one that we're gonna enjoy. It's gonna be difficult, we've got a lot of transfer stuff to do, we've got an entire squad to rebuild, and I'm gonna really enjoy this Arsenal career mode, and hopefully you guys will as well. So if you guys are excited for this first episode of the Arsenal career mode, make sure to show your support by dropping a like on the video. 1,000 likes would be brilliant, and if you guys do smash the 1,000 like target, I will drop an episode for you guys tomorrow. Make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 19 career mode content as well. The first thing we do in any of my career modes is taking a look at the squad we've got at our disposal, deciding where we need to make improvements, what kind of signings we need to make, and which players to potentially get rid of. Now this might come as a surprise, but the formation I want to run with Arsenal is a 4-4-2. I feel like it suits the players we've got perfectly, especially considering when you've got the likes of Lacazette and Aubameyang up front, you've got to make use of both of them, and that's why 4-4-2 for me is the way forward. Lacazette and Aubameyang up front, I don't think we need to make any sort of changes up there. They are two fantastic strikers, and I can't wait to see how many goals they'll be scoring for us in the Prem. On the left side, we've got Bergwijn. It's good to see Arsenal make some transfers while we were at Ajax. Bergwijn is a decent player. I can't wait to use him. And on the right, we've got Mkhitaryan, who is a player I'm definitely looking to replace because he's 30 and he's definitely going to start dropping down in stats. In midfield, Lucas Torreira is absolutely brilliant. He's one player I'm really eager to use in this career mode. Well, Mesut Ozil, he's definitely the captain right now, but again, he's another aging player. He's playing in midfield in a 4-4-2, which doesn't really suit him, so that's another position I'm looking to improve upon. Moving on to the defense, Kolasinac, Mustafi, Socrates, and Lehner. This Lehner guy is an Austrian right back who's actually got some decent stats, so can't really complain, but I really feel we need to make a lot of improvements in defense here for Arsenal. Socrates is aging, Mustafi isn't really that good, and yeah, we've got lots to do in this Arsenal career mode. Bernd Leno in goal, not bad at all. On the bench, we've got some nice options with Martinez being the backup keeper, Raul Albiol a good centre-back, Guendouzi, this guy's got a lot of potential, Granit Xhaka as well, a good option. You've got Iwobi, you've got Reece Nelson, a really talented youngster, he could be a really good right winger for us in the future, and Danny Welbeck as well. In reserves, we've got Maitland-Niles, Smith-Rowe, and even Aaron Ramsey. Niles and Smith-Rowe, really exciting talents, and about Ramsey, we need to have a bit of a discussion. So Aaron Ramsey in real life will be joining Juventus this season, so I'm not sure if it's realistic to keep him here at Arsenal. I for one definitely want to use him this season. I think he's got a lot to offer, either coming off the bench or even as a starter, and I'll have a lot of fun with him. But let me know what are your thoughts on this in the comment section, and also there will be a vote. You guys get to decide this. It's a major decision and I'm leaving it up to you guys. Should we sell Ramsey to keep the career mode realistic or not? Let me know by clicking the I button on the top right of your screen and voting. We even have players like Ospina, Petacek, Jenkinson, Lichtsteiner, and even Callum Chambers in reserves. All players I feel like that don't have quality to succeed at Arsenal, and it makes sense to get rid of them and get the extra cash, and also a few talents like Willock that I'll probably look to loan. Oh my god, we've got a transfer budget of about 200 million to spend in this window. That is insane. We can make some serious upgrades, and I guess now with that kind of money we are expected to bring Arsenal back to the top. You guys really enjoy the concept of these press conferences, and that's why they'll be making their return in this Arsenal career mode. So the concept is simple. You guys get to ask me questions related to this Arsenal team, related to Arsenal, related to even real life football. So get involved, drop in your questions down in the comment section below, and I'll be answering a few every single episode. And of course, we're gonna have season goals in this Arsenal career mode. Now these are basically objectives that we're gonna have to try and complete over the course of the season. There will be 6 objectives, all decided by you guys in the comments, and we will try and complete every single one of them this season. Now, to spice things up, if we fail to complete at least 3 out of these 6 objectives, we will have to do some sort of forfeit, which we will decide later. So comment down below your season goals for this upcoming season. There's a lot to talk about transfers, because if you look at this Arsenal team, you can make an argument that the team we had at Ajax was even better than this, which means we've got serious work to do here. I'm looking to bring in a potential midfielder, a right winger, a right back, and even a centre back for that matter, and possibly improve upon other positions as well. And again, if you guys have any suggestions in mind, let me know down in the comment section below. We've got about 200 million to spend, so money isn't really that much of a factor. Time to get into some transfer business. Now, as you know, last season we were at Ajax and we had a fantastic time there, and there are a few players I want to bring over from Ajax, especially Joshua Jacobs, the 69 rated centre-back who's only 17 and has got a potential of 93. He is certainly a player I want to bring with me to, of course, to Arsenal and develop him even more and potentially make him the best centre-back in the world. And that's why we're going to sign him up. He's already got some incredible stats for his age. 81 sprint speed, he's super quick, pretty tall as well, and I can't wait to see him at max potential. So let's sign him up at Arsenal. So I'm going in with a 2.5 million transfer offer for Joshua Jacobs. I think it's a fair offer, and if we can snap him up for that, it'll be amazing. And there you go, 2.5 million for Joshua Jacobs, a centre-back with 93 potential. That's a fantastic deal. This is what I'm offering Joshua Jacobs. He's only 17, so 15,000 per week wage seems fair, and 100k in signing bonus. Let's see if he accepts this offer. And he does. Joshua Jacobs makes his way to Arsenal. Could he be the next big thing for Arsenal? Possibly the next Virgil van Dijk, because he's Dutch as well. And another player I want to bring in from my time at Ajax is Callum Hudson-Odoi. I had so much fun with him last season. He's a terrific winger, and I can't wait to see him at his max potential. This guy has already scored some ridiculous goals for me. In fact, take a look at one of the goals he scored for me last season at Ajax. As now he's got a chance to cross it in. Good delivery, Hudson-Odoi. Oh my goodness, Hudson-Odoi with the potential goal of the season contender. That's what I'm talking about. Callum Hudson-Odoi is already a baller. In fact, he could just come into the team right now itself and replace Mkhitaryan, because I feel he's already better. So let's just get this transfer done. I feel like 20 million is a very fair transfer offer. Let's see what Ajax come back and say. They want a 3% sell-on clause as well, which I'm going to accept. And there you go, 20 million for Callum Hudson-Odoi. I feel like that's a steal. So this is what I'm offering Hudson-Odoi, a 5-year contract length with a rotation squad role, 40,000 in wages and a 300,000 signing bonus. I think I'm overpaying, but you know what? I feel it's worth it. Hudson-Odoi is an amazing talent. So let's try and wrap this signing up, and there you go, we've done it. Contract negotiations sorted, and Callum Hudson-Odoi is an Arsenal player. I don't know about you lot, but number 22 definitely suits Hudson-Odoi. I'm really excited that we've signed him. I mean, look at some of his best stats: 89 dribbling, 87 acceleration, 84 sprint speed already, and he's only 18. That's the best part. These are the players I'll probably be training for this first season: Joshua Jacobs, Hudson-Odoi, Nelson, Guendouzi, and Maitland-Niles. I feel like these 5 will have a huge part to play in this upcoming season. Youth Academy is of course going to be a big part in this Arsenal career mode. I want to develop my own youngsters just like we did with Joshua Jacobs, but I want to bring in more. So let's hire a youth scout, and there you go, we've got a 5-star youth scout, Lewis Price. Let's sign him up for 4 million. That's not too bad. We've got already a huge budget. So there you go, we've already signed a youth scout. And of course, we're going to send Lewis to England to potentially bring us some fantastic English talents for 3 months, and hopefully he will get us some top tier players. Okay, now this is a massive curveball. We've got a couple of players joining us with a pre-contract deal. Juan Fran and also Marcus Gordinho. Interesting, I'm not sure who he is, we'll have a look later. And also Danny Welbeck is leaving for Olympique Lyon, which means we probably need to bring in a backup striker, or maybe even 2. Someone young I think could be fantastic. But let's take a look at these pre-contract players. I'm actually confused. Why on earth would Arsenal sign Juan Fran? He's 34 years old. And also this Gordinho guy, nothing to be impressed about. He's only 66 rated and he's 22. He's not going to be a top player anytime soon. So pretty pointless, and these signings will definitely not help us. Okay, this is certainly interesting. A big offer coming in for Shkodran Mustafi for 28 million. That's actually a really good offer. Let's negotiate to see how much we can get for him. I'm definitely looking to sell him and replace him with a better centre-back. So I'm countering with 33 million. Let's see what RB Leipzig come back and say. I think it's a fair deal, and there you go. They're willing to pay the 33 for, of course, our man Mustafi. Well, he won't be our man anymore, but I'm hoping to see this deal go through so we can bring in a quality centre-back. And yes, Mustafi has been sold. Time to bring in a world-class centre-back. Now, this could turn out to be an expensive transfer, but I feel like bringing Clement Longley to Arsenal could be an amazing move. He could help fill the boots of Laurent Koscielny, who is no longer at the club. He's French as well, and also he's world-class. 85 rated already, and he's 24 years old, and signing a player like him will definitely show intent to the other Premier League clubs that Arsenal are here to come back to the top. So that's why I want to sign Clement Longley. Let's make this deal happen. This is certainly going to be an expensive one, as Longley is at Juventus and he's valued at about 43.5 million. So we're going to have to bump up our offer and make it pretty big. So I'm going to start off with a 55 million offer. It's a pretty good offer. Let's see what Juve come back and say. Hopefully they'll accept it. Wow, they want 81 million. Now that is a lot of money. So let's bump up our offer to about 65. I feel like that's a fair offer. And we'll just see what Juve come back and say. We've got to be as stingy as possible because we've got a lot of players to sign in this Arsenal career mode. And well, there you go. Being stingy has worked. 65 million for Clement Longley. It feels like a really good deal. A 1.5 million signing bonus and 125,000 in wages seems a pretty good offer. And also 5-year contract length and of course a crucial squad role. Let's see what Clement Longley thinks about this. Is that enough to lure him into Arsenal from Juve? Yes, it is. Longley has made his move to Arsenal. It's a big transfer, possibly the biggest we've made so far. In fact, definitely the biggest we've made so far. Welcome Clement Longley to Arsenal. It's such a massive transfer this, and hopefully it comes good for us. He's got some great stats already. 84 strength, 88 marking, 87 jumping. Hopefully he'll help us keep a lot of clean sheets this season. So we've just had an offer come in for Henrik Mkhitaryan, the 30-year-old, and the fact that we've just signed Hudson-Odoi, who I plan to play in that right-wing role. So I'm kind of inclined to accept this offer. Let's negotiate with Leicester to see how much we can get for Mkhitaryan. 32 million is what I'm trying to get for Mkhitaryan. I feel like it's a fair offer. Let's see what Leicester think about it. And there you go, 32 million for Mkhitaryan. Not bad. So the Mkhitaryan deal has gone through and he has been sold to Leicester, and we get an additional 27 million. Now I do want to make one more transfer in today's episode. Lautaro Martinez. I want to bring him to Arsenal. I know you might be wondering, you've got Aubameyang and Lacazette already. Why do you need another striker? Now the fact that we are playing a 2-striker formation, which means we need at least 3 quality strikers to rotate or in case injuries happen, and we know injuries do happen in career mode. So bringing in Lautaro Martinez will give us the much needed squad depth, and also Aubameyang isn't getting any younger. So this just seems like the perfect deal for me. So let's wrap this signing up. 50 million is my starting offer for Martinez. Let's see what Inter Milan come back and say. I feel like 50 is a good offer. Well, they want 64, so let's counter with about 55. Seems kind of fair. We'll just see what Inter Milan come back and say. 55 for Lautaro Martinez, and well, they are happy with it. So 55 million for a striker like Lautaro Martinez, can't really complain. This is what I'm offering Lautaro Martinez: 80,000 in wages, a 600,000 signing bonus, important squad role, and a 4-year contract length. Let's see what he thinks about this offer, and he's accepted it. Lautaro Martinez is an Arsenal player. Longley and now Martinez, we're making some big moves in this transfer window. I can't wait to use him. He's such an exciting prospect to have at Arsenal. At Ajax, of course, we had Huntelaar as our super sub. Maybe Lautaro Martinez can fill in that role. It'll be fun to see. Or maybe he could challenge Aubameyang or Lacazette for a first team spot. So I guess I'm done with transfers for this first episode. I think we've done a pretty good job bringing in Joshua Jacobs, Hudson-Odoi, Longley and Lautaro Martinez. But the best thing is we still have about 100 million left to spend and a lot of positions to improve upon. Possibly another striker, maybe a right winger, Definitely a right back, maybe improving that left back spot. Yes, the possibilities are endless, but I want to read through your comments and then decide what kind of transfers to make. So let me know your transfer suggestions down in the comment section below. For now though, it is time to face Burnley in our first Premier League game of the season at the Emirates Stadium. You guys know the first game of every competition is extremely important, and starting off with a win with Arsenal is crucial. So let's go get the dub. I'm actually really excited for this first game with Arsenal to test out this team and see how they perform in a 4-4-2 formation. Lacazette and Aubameyang starting up front, Bergwijn getting a chance as well, Hudson-Odoi making his Arsenal debut, Ozil captaining the team, Longley making his debut as well, and on the bench we've got the likes of Lautaro Martinez ready to come on. It's a strong Arsenal team. Let's start off our season with a win. Here we go, making our debut with Arsenal. It's at the Emirates Stadium. Let's give the fans a show and hopefully give them hope for this upcoming season. I want to play some good football, but it might be a bit tricky because it's only our first game of the season and we're playing with a brand new 4-4-2 formation. Hopefully we can deliver. Callum Hudson-Odoi moving on from that right wing spot, finds of course Bergwijn with the header, an early chance at goal for us. Nick Pope with a good save. Here goes Aubameyang. I see Callum Hudson-Odoi making a run. It's a beautiful pass there from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and here goes Callum Hudson-Odoi, goes down inside the box. That's got to be a penalty. Hudson-Odoi coming through already, and we get a chance to make it 1-0 and score our first goal of this series. It's a penalty. Can Lacazette deliver? Our number 9, Alexander Lacazette, is stepping up to take this penalty. Can he score? Come on, Lacazette, put this in. That's a beautiful penalty right there from Alexander Lacazette, who scores our first goal of the season and does his trademark celebration. Couldn't have been a better start. Lacazette makes it 1-0 for Arsenal. Credit to Hudson-Odoi for making that fantastic run into the box. Lacazette chipping this one to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. First time shot. It's a good attempt there, but Nick Pope was alert and made a good save. We are looking really good in this one. Mesut Ozil. It's going to be interesting to see how Ozil adapts to a central midfield position, because that's not a natural position for an attacking midfielder like him, but we know he's got the creative ability to do so, and Ozil might actually score here, but Nick Pope, who's been in good form so far, makes another save. Alright, we've got a free kick and it's Mesut Ozil stepping up for this one. Perfect position for a left footer. Let's see if Ozil can convert. Decent power, but of course Lacazette might score on the rebound, but it takes a couple of deflections right there, and it goes into the hands of Nick Pope. Here's Mesut Ozil trying to get it onto his left foot, does so, goes for the finesse shot and threatening Nick Pope once again. It's Burnley on the attack and they might have their first chance of this one as Longley clears it away. It's chaos at the back and Longley forced to clear off the line. Well, signing Longley has already worked out perfectly for us. Oh, this is looking nice as here's Bergwijn moving forward. Crossing opportunity, but he's not really good with his left foot, so he puts in a cross with his right. The header from Callum Hudson-Odoi not on target. Not good as another cross comes in. Kolasinac clears, but not really as Danny Ings gets there. The rebound falls to Danny Ings, and of course he's gonna smash it in from that position. I mean, defending was just horrible on that attack. Crosses have caused us problems all game long, and Kolasinac didn't do well at all. They're just heading it back to Ings, who smashed it in. I suppose it's game on. First half, well, it's been a bit okay, I suppose. We scored early on, but since then Burnley have done pretty well. Second half hopefully will be a bit better. On the attack we go. Ozil finding Lacazette. This is brilliant. Cut back to Bergwijn, who should score this. No, he's missed. On the rebound he scores. A bit chaotic there, but you know what? I will take it. Bergwijn, Arsenal's new signing, puts us into the lead against Burnley. Chaotic goal, but you know what? Just as I said it, I'll take it. We needed this. And yeah, Lacazette did really well setting up Bergwijn. He could have gone himself, but he was unselfish, and Bergwijn did not disappoint. Let's go, guys. Arsenal lead 2-1. I'm making some changes for this second half. Guendouzi comes on for Mesut Ozil. Feel like the extra pair of legs could definitely be helpful. And Ozil, I'll be honest, he had a good game, so can't really complain. Iwobi comes on for Bergwijn. Want to try him out. And also, we've got to give Lautaro Martinez his Arsenal debut. Here goes Iwobi on the attack. Really excited to see what the Nigerian can do for us. Still Iwobi on his right foot shoots. It's, well, a terrible attempt from Iwobi. Expecting a bit better from him. It's a good cross and it's a very good chance for our opponents, and they've actually scored. Burnley equalize. I mean, there's nothing much I can say about that. It was a really good goal. Again, crossing causing us a lot of problems. Just tells me that we need to improve our fullbacks. That's going to be priority. What's just happening here? My good God, the game is completely glitching out. But yes, fullbacks has got to be priority in the next episode, because our defending is just tragic. And again, another chance for our opponents, Burnley. But Leno this time makes a very good save. We could actually end up losing this game if we're not careful. I want to at least get a point from this now. That's how my mentality has changed, because it doesn't look like we're going to win this. Well, that's full time and not the best of starts to our Arsenal career. Maybe I need to tinker a bit with the formation. We definitely need to bring in more players, but I don't know if I've said this before, but this is not going to be an easy job. This is an Arsenal team that struggled last season, that finished 7th in the league. So we need to make a lot of changes here to make Arsenal a competitive team. This is going to be a 2 or even a 3 season job, and we've got to be prepared for losing or drawing games like this. But yeah, I'm definitely disappointed to drop points in our first home game of the season itself. Anyways, we've got to push on from here and start getting better results. The next episode is going to be utterly ridiculous as we face both Man United and Liverpool in the same episode in the Prem. That's going to be nuts. We've also got Carabao Cup action, potentially the transfer deadline day. A lot's going to go down, and of course we've got a lot of transfer stuff to discuss. Right now I've just received a transfer offer for Kolasinac, 21 million from, of course, Man United. It's something we've got to consider because I'm looking to upgrade my fullbacks. We don't really have any other left back apart from Kolasinac in the team, so it might not make sense to sell him. But yeah, we definitely need to make more signings in the next episode. This team is not good enough yet, and if you guys have any suggestions, let me know down in the comment section below. And yeah, next episode tomorrow, if you guys want it, 1,000 likes and you'll get it. Before we end off the episode, it is time for you guys to vote for your informed player of the episode. Now, because we only played one game in this episode, it was a bit difficult choosing the nominees, but I have chosen a couple. Lacazette I thought was superb, scored a goal, set up the second, and overall his play was really impressive in this episode, so he gets in on the nominations. The second one is a bit controversial. I've gone with Longley. Even though we conceded a couple, I thought he made some crucial clearances in this one, especially that goal line save. And yeah, very impressive Longley. First game, he was kind of let down by his fullbacks, so we'll give him a pass for that. So those two are your nominees, Lacazette and Longley. Click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote for either of them. And that's that, guys, for the first episode of the Arsenal career mode. It was a blast recording this episode, man. So much to do in the next episode. I can't wait for it. Hopefully you guys are excited for this new series. Again, if you guys enjoyed the video, a like would be amazing. And if you're watching my content for the very first time, subscribe for more FIFA 19 career mode content. Expect a lot of transfer stuff, great gameplay in the next episode. For now though, I'm signing off and I'll see you guys next time.